G'day guys, Marty here from Ridgepoint Rail. Today I want to run through my take on the three different types of CV values we use in DCC. So let's get cracking. I'm going to show you how I'm doing this. I have got an OBS screen recorder. I have got BlueStacks running, which is an Android emulator. It's connected to my DR5000. I have the DCC calculator from the Android App Store and Z21 from the Android App Store. If you'd like a similar version of the DCC calculator for Apple, I'd suggest the Digitrax Toolbox, and it has CV29 summarization there, and it also has Z21. If I pop over to Z21, you'll see that Z21 here is connected and running, so I can program my little loco that's on the track, and I also have DCC calculator. But let's get going. The three different types of CV values that we use are very simple. One of them is on and off. The next one is a value, and it could be 0 to 16 or 0 to 64. Or 0 to 255 to control speed. And the last one is a multiple choice. Okay, so let's break down number one. Number one is an on or off setting. Here's an on or off setting for us. The first one is on or off. The first step on the ladder. 0 or 1. So if you want to turn something on, generally you'll send a 1 to it. If you want to turn it off, send it off. Now, staying on this ladder, let's move to a numerical value. Let's put in 120 because we want to slow down our loco. It's running too fast. In CV number 5, I'm going to put in a value of 120. So, 120, how do we calculate 120? You don't have to calculate it at all. You go to CV programming, into manual mode, go to your programming track, go to CV number 5, maximum voltage determines the fastest locomotive speed. I'm going to put a value of 120 here and hit set. That's all you need to do. You'll notice along the bottom it actually has this ladder, but it's backwards. The first 3 are off and the next 4 are on. So continue to break those down for us. If we want a value of 120, we have a big clue because the first 3 are off and the next 4 are on. But how this works is that the first one is worth 1 and then they double on the way down. So we've got a value of 1, then 2, then 4, then 8, 16, 32, 64, and 128. This all happens in the background, so you don't have to worry. You just send the number to it. But what happens is all of those are added up. So I have the first 3 were off, I turn the next 4 on, and wacko, I have a value of 120. For the multiple choice, on this ladder, we just have a set of questions running down here. Okay, you go and let's have a look at it now. We'll go back, we'll have a look at an address. I've got loco 6789 on the track. I'm going to show my CV29 settings. Scroll down here. Okay, the first question is normal direction or reverse direction. The next one is high resolution speed steps or low resolution speed steps. DC and DC running turned on or off, Railcom on or off, a simple speed curve or a complex speed curve, and long address. That's turned on but greyed out because I have a long address here. Okay, so when you program a locomotive on your decoder by the program loco feature, it will actually write these values for you and generally put in a default of 38 in CV29. If you wanted to turn off DC running is worth 1, 2, 4. Oh, that's worth 4. I'm going to turn off DC running. I have DCC only. I've taken 4 off my total of 38 for a value of 34. Now if I want to reverse it, I turn on the first one is worth 1, I add 1 to my 34, it will give me 35. Very simple. These CV29 settings, the last 2 are reserved, but I will put those in a PDF that you can print out. Just look in the description of the video, I'll send you a link to perhaps Google Drive, and you can download that and keep it for reference. So if you want to change any of your locomotives, it'll be there. I will also include the first 5 CVs that we need to change to master our locos. That's my next video. That's coming up next. Be sure to tune in. Have a great day and happy modelling.